Chosen ones, many people are talking about your mouth. Something very important is unfolding around you, and it is not happening by accident or simple coincidence. Many people have started noticing the way you speak, the calm authority in your voice, and the strange peace that seems to follow the words that leave your mouth. This is not a small detail, and it is not something that appeared without purpose. There is a quiet spiritual reason behind it, and understanding this truth can open your eyes to a blessing that has already begun forming around your life. Type 999 if you believe. Your mouth has begun carrying something deeper than ordinary conversation. There is a gentle power in the way you speak about hope, patience, kindness, and faith in God. Some people cannot explain why your words stay in their minds long after you have spoken them. Others feel a calm rise inside their hearts when they hear you speak about trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. This quiet influence did not grow from human strength alone. It grew from the quiet work of God shaping your heart and slowly teaching your spirit how to bring light into places that once felt dark and heavy. Many people do not understand why your voice feels different to them, yet they still feel drawn toward the warmth carried within your words. Your mouth has become a place where comfort begins to flow naturally, and the reason for this change is the deep love of God, gently guiding your spirit through seasons of growth. You may not have noticed this transformation while it was happening, yet heaven has been patiently shaping the way you speak, so that healing can quietly travel through your voice. Before continuing, take a gentle moment to support this video by leaving a like, because doing so helps this comforting and uplifting content reach many more hearts that truly need encouragement today. This work of God inside you did not begin overnight. It started during moments when you were learning how to trust the Lord, even when life felt uncertain and confusing. During those quiet seasons, your heart slowly learned how to lean on faith instead of fear. The Lord Jesus Christ was guiding your spirit during those times, teaching your soul how to carry patience, kindness, and calm understanding even when circumstances around you were difficult. Because of those hidden lessons, your mouth began to change. Your words slowly became softer, wiser, and filled with compassion. When you speak now, people do not only hear sound coming from your voice, they sense peace resting within your words. They feel hope quietly rising inside their hearts while you speak about patience and trust in God. This is why people have begun talking about your mouth, because something beautiful and rare has started flowing through it. There are people who once felt tired, confused, and deeply discouraged, yet after hearing you speak about faith, they suddenly feel strength returning to their hearts. They may not fully understand what has changed within them, yet something gentle awakens when your voice carries reminders of God's goodness and Jesus' love. These moments may feel simple to you, yet heaven sees them as small seeds of light quietly growing inside the lives of others. Your mouth has become a place where hope begins to breathe again for people who almost forgot how to believe. When you speak about kindness, forgiveness, patience, and trust in the Lord, your words carry a calm sincerity that touches hearts in ways you cannot always see. The reason for this is not human talent or clever speaking ability. The reason is the quiet presence of God guiding your spirit and teaching your heart how to speak life into weary souls. Type 1111 if you trust in God. There is something deeply special about a person whose words carry comfort instead of judgment. When someone speaks from a heart that has been softened by faith, their voice begins to feel safe to those who are struggling silently. Your mouth has slowly become one of those rare places where tired hearts feel welcome and understood. People feel that they can breathe easier around you because your words are not heavy or harsh. This is why conversations around you have begun to change. People are speaking about the calm strength that appears when you talk about faith, love, and patience. Some are surprised by the gentle authority in your voice when you remind others that God has not forgotten them. Others simply feel drawn to the warmth of your words because they carry a quiet hope that is difficult to find in many places today. The Lord Jesus Christ has been shaping your spirit carefully, turning your mouth into a source of encouragement for people who are walking through hidden struggles. You may not always see the full effect of your words, yet every sincere expression of kindness that leaves your mouth travels further than you imagine. A single moment of comfort spoken through faith can become the turning point in someone's difficult day. Your voice has begun carrying light because your heart has learned to remain close to God even during uncertain seasons. When a heart learns to trust the Lord deeply, the mouth naturally begins speaking with calm understanding instead of fear or bitterness. This transformation is gentle, quiet, and powerful all at the same time. The world is filled with many voices that spread worry, confusion, and negativity. Yet God has been raising voices that bring peace, patience, and healing into the lives of others. Your mouth has quietly become one of those voices. Every time you speak words of encouragement, every time you remind someone that hope still exists, you become a small reflection of the compassion that Jesus carried during his time on earth. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified records and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities, and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now, and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. This is why people have begun talking about your mouth. They sense something different when you speak, even if they cannot explain the reason clearly. What they are sensing is the calm influence of God, gently flowing through the words that come from your heart. It is not loud or dramatic, yet it is powerful enough to bring comfort into places where discouragement once lived. God often works through simple and humble ways, and sometimes the quietest voice can carry the greatest light. Your mouth has become one of those gentle pathways where encouragement begins to flow naturally. Through patience, kindness, and faith, your words have started planting seeds of hope inside many hearts around you. The quiet influence flowing through your words continues growing in ways that many people cannot fully explain. Something gentle yet powerful has begun spreading from your voice into the hearts of those who listen carefully. When you speak about patience, hope, and trust in God, people often feel a calm settling inside them that was not there before. This change does not come from impressive language or strong persuasion. It comes from the peaceful spirit that has been slowly forming within you through your walk with the Lord Jesus Christ. Many people spend years searching for voices that bring comfort instead of pressure, yet they rarely find those voices in everyday life. Your mouth has quietly become one of those rare places where tired hearts feel safe enough to rest for a moment. When someone hears you speak about faith during difficult times, they begin to sense that their burdens may not be as heavy as they first believed. Your voice carries a steady warmth that gently reminds people that the love of God has not disappeared from the world. Type 2323 if you agree. This quiet gift inside your words did not appear without preparation. The Lord has been shaping your heart through experiences that taught you compassion, patience, and understanding. There were seasons when you felt misunderstood or overlooked, yet those moments were not wasted. God was forming a deeper kindness inside your spirit so that your mouth could eventually carry words that heal instead of harm. Because of this inner growth, your voice now carries a calm sincerity that many people notice immediately. They may not say it openly, yet they often remember what you said long after the conversation has ended. Your words begin echoing gently inside their minds during moments when they need encouragement the most. This is one of the quiet ways God uses a faithful heart to bring light into the lives of others. The Lord Jesus Christ often worked through simple and humble expressions of compassion during his time among people. He did not always need grand speeches or dramatic displays of authority to touch hearts deeply. Sometimes a gentle reminder of hope was enough to lift a discouraged soul. In a similar way, your words have begun carrying small pieces of that same comforting spirit. Your mouth is becoming a place where reassurance quietly grows. When people hear you speak about trusting God during uncertain moments, they begin to feel courage returning to their hearts. When you speak about patience and kindness, something within them begins to soften. These changes may appear small on the surface, yet they create powerful ripples that move through many lives. There are individuals who walk through daily struggles that remain invisible to most people around them. Some carry silent worries about their future, while others feel weighed down by disappointment or loss. When they encounter words filled with genuine faith and compassion, their hearts begin to breathe again. Your voice has started becoming one of those rare sources of comfort that reaches people during such hidden battles. Type yes to affirm. This influence does not come from personal perfection or flawless wisdom. It grows from the humble willingness to keep your heart open to God's guidance. When someone chooses to walk closely with the Lord, their mouth slowly begins reflecting the kindness they receive from Him. Your voice becomes softer, your words become more thoughtful, and your spirit begins speaking with patience instead of frustration. Many people notice this difference even if they cannot explain it clearly. They sense that something within your words feels genuine and steady. In a world where conversations often become harsh and hurried, your voice carries a calm pace that allows people to feel heard and understood. This quiet presence creates an atmosphere where hope can begin growing again. Your mouth has also become a doorway for encouragement during moments when someone feels ready to give up. A simple sentence spoken with sincerity can remind a weary heart that their journey still holds purpose. A gentle reminder that God sees their struggles can become the strength they needed to continue moving forward. The beauty of this influence lies in its quiet nature. You do not need large platforms or grand recognition for your words to make a difference. Every conversation holds the possibility of planting seeds of hope inside another person. When those seeds take root, they begin growing into new courage and renewed faith. This is one of the ways the love of God continues spreading quietly across the world. Instead of loud displays of power, He often works through hearts that choose kindness and patience in everyday moments. Your mouth has become part of this gentle work. Through ordinary conversations, you are helping restore the belief that compassion and faith still exist in the lives of real people. Sometimes you may feel that your words are small or unimportant, yet heaven sees every sincere expression of encouragement as something precious. When your voice reminds someone that they are not alone, a new spark of strength can appear inside them. When your words reflect the goodness of God, they carry light into places that once felt filled with doubt. The Lord continues shaping your spirit so that your mouth remains a source of life rather than negativity. This shaping process often happens quietly through daily experiences that deepen your understanding of people's struggles. Each lesson adds another layer of compassion to the way you speak. As your heart grows softer and wiser, your words naturally begin carrying greater warmth. A concealed brainwave once stored in classified files is said to ignite strong prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch in your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. There are moments when someone may remember your words long after the conversation has ended. During a difficult evening or a lonely morning, your voice may suddenly return to their thoughts. They may recall the gentle reassurance you once offered about trusting God's timing. That memory can become the comfort that helps them move through that moment with renewed hope. Your mouth is not simply producing sounds, it has begun carrying reminders that the presence of God still moves among people in quiet ways. Through patience, kindness, and sincere faith, your words are slowly building bridges between discouraged hearts and the comfort of the Lord Jesus Christ. The more you continue walking with humility and trust in God, the more your voice will reflect the peace He places within you. Your mouth will keep becoming a channel where encouragement flows naturally into the lives of others. Even when you do not realize it, your words will continue planting seeds of strength, healing, and renewed faith. People may keep talking about your mouth because they notice the calm influence that appears when you speak. Yet the true reason behind this influence remains simple and beautiful. It is the quiet love of God shaping your spirit and allowing your words to carry the same gentle compassion that Jesus showed to those who needed comfort most. As time moves forward, this quiet blessing will continue unfolding in ways that reach many hearts. Each sincere word spoken with kindness becomes part of a larger story that God is writing through your life. Through patience, faith, and love, your mouth will remain a place where hope rises again for people who need it most. Your mouth has slowly become a place where reassurance begins to grow inside hearts that once felt uncertain and weary. This change did not appear suddenly, and it did not come from human effort alone. It is the gentle work of God shaping your spirit so that your words carry light instead of heaviness. There is something deeply comforting about hearing words that come from a heart filled with patience and faith. When people listen to you speak about trusting God during difficult moments, they feel a quiet strength returning to their spirits. Your voice does not rush or pressure them, and it does not fill their minds with fear or doubt. Instead, your words move slowly and peacefully, allowing hope to rise inside them like the soft warmth of morning sunlight entering a quiet room. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Many individuals carry burdens that remain hidden behind calm faces and polite smiles. They move through their daily routines while silently holding worries that no one else can see. Some struggle with disappointment, while others feel weighed down by loneliness or exhaustion. When your voice reaches them with gentle reminders of God's love, something within their hearts begins to loosen. They feel a sense of relief, simply because someone spoke words that carried kindness instead of judgment. This is why your mouth has started drawing attention from those around you. People notice that your words feel steady and comforting, even during moments when situations appear confusing or uncertain. You speak with patience, and your voice holds a quiet confidence that does not come from pride. It comes from the deep assurance that God is always present, even when circumstances seem unclear. The Lord Jesus Christ showed this same calming presence when He spoke to people who were hurting or discouraged. His words carried compassion, and His voice reminded people that hope had not disappeared from their lives. In a similar way, your mouth has begun reflecting that gentle spirit. When you speak about kindness, forgiveness, and trust in God, people feel that your words are sincere and grounded in faith. Sometimes the influence of your words may appear small on the surface, yet heaven sees the deeper impact they create. A single moment of encouragement can stay with someone during an entire day filled with challenges. A quiet reminder that God sees their struggle can become the strength that helps them continue moving forward. Your mouth has become one of those quiet places where such reminders begin to take form. Type 1919 to receive miracles. There are moments when someone listens to you speak and suddenly feels a spark of hope rising inside their heart. They may not even realize why they feel lighter afterward, yet your words have already begun planting seeds of peace within them. These seeds grow slowly, and over time, they can transform the way a person sees their situation. What once looked impossible begins to appear manageable, and what once felt hopeless begins to feel filled with new possibilities. The beauty of this influence lies in its quiet simplicity. You do not need loud expressions or dramatic speeches for your voice to make a difference. Your mouth carries calm, sincerity, and that sincerity reaches people in ways that powerful words often cannot. When your heart remains close to God, your voice naturally becomes a reflection of the peace He places within you. The world often moves quickly, filled with noise and rushed conversations that leave little room for understanding. Many voices speak loudly, yet few carry the warmth that truly comforts a troubled heart. Your mouth has begun standing apart from that noise because your words carry patience and compassion. People notice that when you speak about faith, your voice remains calm and steady. God often works through individuals who are willing to let kindness guide their conversations. When a person chooses to speak with gentleness, their words begin creating spaces where healing can take place. Your mouth has become one of those spaces. In ordinary moments of conversation, your voice quietly reminds others that goodness still exists in the world. There are people who remember the words you spoke long after you have walked away from the conversation. During moments when they feel overwhelmed, your voice may return to their thoughts, like a gentle reminder that they are not alone. They remember the calm assurance you carried when speaking about trusting God's guidance. That memory becomes a small light guiding them through a difficult moment. Deep within your brain is a small area tied to wealth and success, once hidden in restricted studies and classified documents. This newly uncovered frequency is helping people exchange financial stress for ease, and God has led you to see this message at this very moment. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. The Lord continues shaping your heart so that your mouth remains a source of encouragement rather than discouragement. Each experience you pass through adds another layer of compassion to your spirit. These experiences teach you how to understand the struggles of others with greater patience. As this understanding grows, your words become even more gentle and thoughtful. Your voice now carries the ability to calm anxious hearts, simply by reminding them that God still cares deeply about their lives. When you speak about hope, people feel that hope is truly possible again. When you speak about faith, they sense that faith can still bring strength into their circumstances. This quiet work of God inside you is something precious. Many people search for voices that bring comfort and wisdom, yet they rarely encounter them in everyday conversations. Your mouth has begun filling that space for those who cross your path. Through simple expressions of kindness and encouragement, your words help restore belief in goodness and compassion. There will continue to be moments when people speak about your mouth and the peace they feel when you talk about faith. Some will admire the calm tone in your voice, while others will simply feel grateful for the reassurance your words provide. Yet, the true beauty behind this influence remains the quiet love of God guiding your heart. As you continue walking with humility and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, your mouth will keep becoming a source of life for those around you. Your words will continue planting seeds of hope, patience, and renewed faith inside many hearts. These seeds may grow slowly, yet they will carry lasting strength for those who receive them. The gentle influence within your voice is not fading, it is growing steadily, shaped by your closeness to God and your desire to speak with kindness. Every time you choose words that lift someone's spirit instead of weighing it down, Your mouth becomes a small reflection of the compassion that Jesus carried throughout his life. Through this quiet and beautiful process, your voice continues spreading warmth into places where discouragement once lived. Many people speak every day, yet not every voice carries warmth that reaches the soul. Your words have begun carrying a quiet reassurance that helps people breathe easier during difficult moments. When someone hears you speak about patience and faith, they feel a sense of steadiness returning to their spirit. The reason for this calm influence is the love of the Lord Jesus Christ slowly shaping your heart and teaching your voice how to bring light where discouragement once lived. Type 2020 to claim miracles. There are people around you who may never openly explain what your words mean to them. They may simply smile, nod, or listen quietly while you speak about trusting God. Yet inside their hearts, something powerful begins to change. A sense of peace rises where anxiety once lived. A small spark of courage appears where fear once tried to take control. Your mouth has become a place where hope quietly awakens again. This is why conversations about your voice have begun spreading among people who know you or have heard you speak. They notice that your words do not carry bitterness or harsh judgment. Instead, they carry patience, understanding, and gentle strength. This transformation inside your voice did not appear without purpose. The Lord has been preparing your spirit through experiences that deepened your compassion for others. Moments of hardship taught your heart how to remain soft rather than becoming hardened by disappointment. Through those lessons, your mouth slowly learned how to speak with grace, even when circumstances were difficult. The beauty of this change is that it continues growing with every step you take in faith. Each time you choose kindness over frustration, your voice becomes even more comforting to those around you. Each time you speak words that encourage someone to trust God, your mouth becomes a channel where healing quietly begins. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. There are individuals who walk through life feeling unseen and unheard. They carry silent struggles that remain hidden behind everyday conversations. When they hear your voice speaking about hope and faith, they begin to feel that someone truly understands their journey. Your words create a moment of rest for their hearts. This gentle influence does not require loud attention or public recognition. It works quietly, touching lives through simple interactions that might seem small at first glance. Yet heaven sees every moment when your voice lifts a discouraged spirit or reminds someone that God still cares deeply about them. Your mouth has begun reflecting the kindness that God has planted inside your heart. The more your spirit stays connected to His love, the more your words carry the same calm compassion. People notice this difference because it feels rare and genuine in a world that often moves quickly without pausing to show understanding. There are times when someone may remember your words during a moment of deep struggle. Perhaps they are sitting alone, feeling uncertain about their path forward. Suddenly your voice returns to their memory, reminding them about patience and trust in God's plan. That memory becomes the encouragement they needed to continue moving forward with renewed strength. The Lord Jesus Christ often spoke words that lifted people from despair into hope. His voice carried kindness that restored dignity and comfort to those who felt forgotten. In a gentle way, your mouth is beginning to reflect that same spirit of compassion. Through simple conversations, you are helping others remember that faith still holds power to bring light into dark situations. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. Your voice now carries warmth, that spreads quietly into the lives of those who listen carefully. This warmth does not push people or pressure them. Instead, it gently invites them to believe that goodness and mercy still exist in their journey. When someone hears you speak about God's love, they feel a sense of reassurance that their life still matters. They realize that their struggles are not invisible and that heaven continues watching over them with care. These moments may appear small, yet they hold deep meaning for hearts that needed encouragement. God often works through humble expressions of kindness rather than dramatic displays of power. Your mouth has become part of this gentle work. Through sincere and thoughtful words, you are helping restore hope in places where discouragement once tried to settle. Every word spoken with patience becomes a seed planted in the heart of someone who needed strength. Some of these seeds grow quickly, bringing immediate comfort. Others grow slowly, becoming lasting reminders that faith can guide a person through even the most uncertain seasons. As your walk with God continues, your voice will keep developing greater compassion and wisdom. Your mouth will remain a place where calm encouragement flows naturally. People will keep noticing the peaceful tone in your words and the sincerity behind your voice. They will speak about your mouth because they recognize the quiet power resting within your words. They see that when you speak about faith, your voice carries something deeper than simple advice. It carries the warmth of a heart that trusts in the goodness of the Lord. This journey is far from finished. The influence inside your voice will continue expanding as your spirit remains close to God. Your mouth will keep becoming a source of light for those who cross your path during moments when they need comfort the most. Through patience, kindness, and sincere faith, your words will continue spreading warmth and reassurance into the lives of others. Each conversation becomes another opportunity for hope to grow inside a weary heart. The quiet blessing within your mouth will continue reaching people in ways you may never fully see. Yet heaven witnesses every moment when your voice brings calm to someone who needed it deeply. Your words now carry a gentle reminder that the love of God still moves among His people. Through your voice, many hearts will continue discovering that faith remains a living source of strength and comfort. There was a time when your voice may have felt like an ordinary part of everyday conversation. Words were simply words, spoken and then forgotten as life continued moving forward. Yet over time, something beautiful began forming inside you, something that slowly changed the way your voice reaches people. God has been quietly guiding your heart through experiences that deepened your compassion, softened your spirit, and strengthened your trust in Him. Because of that quiet shaping, your mouth has begun carrying encouragement that brings light into the lives of others. Type yes to affirm. Many people live surrounded by voices that speak with impatience, criticism, or doubt. Conversations often become heavy, leaving people feeling tired instead of uplifted. When someone hears your voice speaking gently about hope and trust in God, they notice the difference immediately.